wife and I were talking to the lady who was cleaning our house from Uganda, and it was last week, it was July 4th, the raid, the anniversary of the famous raid on Entebbe, whereby Israeli commandos, led by Yoni Netanyahu, brother of Bibi, stormed the old airport at Entebbe, Uganda, freeing over 100 Israeli hostages that have been taken hostage on an El Al plane that was hijacked by PLO terrorists. An amazing mission, one of the most daring rescue missions of all time in military history, made to an amazing book, which I recommend, Operation Thunderbolt, and later made into another beautiful movie. But I was explaining to her the raid. She had no idea about it, which was surprising. And I told her the raid and how it happened, and she said, yeah, the Entebbe airport's still there, it's abandoned. And I remember one scene from the movie, which I saw when I was a kid. But this did happen on the flight from Israel to Uganda. This did happen, that all the soldiers huddled together, locked arms and shoulders, and sang the beautiful words of King David, the timeless words, Hine matel v'mena'im shevet achim gam yachad. Behold how beautiful, how good, and how pleasant it is when brothers sit together in unison. I thought that was one of the most beautiful moments from the movie, and perhaps what gave the commandos, the commanders of the IDF, the strength and the daring, the ingenuity, the creativity, and their incredible faith in each other and in their God to pull off such an audacious mission, which sadly resulted in the loss of one hostage, Dora Blach, blessed memory, an elderly lady, and Yoni Netanyahu, who of course led the raid. And thank God we had a beautiful moment of Shevet Achim Gam Yachad here as well in the Thornhillwood Shul. We were joined by the Toronto Seminary, and I want to thank the seminary for joining us for the first of a 4-part series on the important topic of the necessity, the need, the power of Jews helping other Jews and reaching out to them to help them and offer them information to help them discover their Jewish heritage. And we were joined by them. It was a full crowd last night downstairs in the Thornhillwood Shul, thank God. And I thought, this is really what Torah and Judaism is all about, or it's what it's supposed to be about. We had a very diverse range of levels of backgrounds. The seminary, average age of the seminary is 2021, and the average age of the Thornhillwood Shul women are not 2021, let's just put it that way. Everyone's very young, of course. But it was a beautiful thing to see this diverse range of ages, backgrounds, levels, all just wanting to get together to learn, to grow. Shevet Achim Gam Yachad. And thank God, I think when the Jewish people do that, when we learn that we are united, we cannot be broken. And certainly when we're united in the pursuit of excellence, of obtaining wisdom and becoming better Jews, then certainly nothing can stop us. God willing, we hear murmurings of perhaps real progression towards the return of the hostages and some sort of deal. God willing, in the spirit of our unity, may we continue to foster that unity so that we can receive the release of our hostages and the return of our soldiers and peace in our land. Amen, amen, Shabbat Shalom.